Hi, this is Brooks, and I'm here to talk about the features and benefits of our sealed multiple wire connectors, which is part of our sealed electrical system. These connectors are available in both closed-end and inline butt connectors. The inline butt connectors are designed to join one wire to two wires and provide a seal between the wires. These connectors are assembled with a tin-plated copper bare part that is insulated with an adhesive-lined dual-wall heat shrink tubing to prevent wire corrosion. The tapered design of the step-down butt connector provides the appropriate inside and outside diameter and wall thickness to ensure a stronger and more conductive electrical termination. These connectors have a window and a wire stop that ensures the wires are fully seated and not over-inserted. The color stripes indicate which wire and crimp nest to use and where to position the crimp tool. The closed-end connectors are designed to join 2 to 4 wires at a specific point and seal between these wires. The heat shrink tubing on both styles of connectors have an extremely active adhesive that is designed to seal between multiple wires and has a 4:1 shrink ratio. All of these terminals are CUL listed, RoHS and Prop 65 compliant. Hi guys, before we get to the installation, you need to get rid of those pliers because you don't use them for heat shrink connectors. You want to make sure that your tool has a die designed for insulated connectors. It doesn't matter if it's standard or one of these ratcheting tools. Your heating device, it can either be a hot air gun or a butane torch. Now let's get to the installation. This connector has a unique step-down bare part and active adhesive designed to seal multiple wires. Make sure you follow your package's instructions for the proper wire strip lengths. First, I'll twist the two 16-gauge wires together and insert them into the barrel with the yellow stripe, making sure that I can visibly see the ends of the wire in the terminal's window. Next, using the yellow crimp nest of my crimping tool, I'll want to align the tool on the yellow band of the terminal and crimp the connector's yellow stripe. Next, I'm going to insert a single 16-gauge wire into the other side of the step down, making sure that I can visibly see the strands of the wire in the terminal's window. After inserting my wire, I'll align the blue crimp nest of my tool with the blue band of the terminal's barrel and crimp. I ensure that I can see both wires in the connector's window. When recovering the tubing, I start by focusing the heat at the middle of the connector and move the heat to one end. I want to make sure that any air under the tubing is forced out before I recover the other side. Now repeat on the other side. Once the tubing is fully recovered and you can see the clear adhesive on the wire's insulation, remove it from heat and let it cool. You now have a termination that will last as long as the wire. This connector is designed to terminate between 2 and 4 wires. The color of the print of the terminal determines which crimp nest on your tool that you should use. Make sure you follow the package's instructions for the proper wire strip lengths. First, I'll twist the 3 16-gauge wires together and insert them into the terminal. Making sure that the wire strands can be seen through the end of the terminal's end cap. Next, using the yellow crimp nest of my crimping tool, I'll crimp the end of the terminal's end cap crimping area. When recovering the tubing, I start by focusing the heat at the base of the end cap and move the heat towards the wires. I want to make sure that any air under the tubing is forced out of the end of the terminal as the tubing recovers. Once the tubing is fully recovered, I can remove it from heat and let it cool.